What is good, UJ fans? I would say I'm back, but it's a recording, so I don't know. Maybe you guys watched the Rocket League game that we had earlier, in video form. Maybe not. I'm here now, and that's all that matters. So it looks like UJ is yeah, honestly, no idea who we're playing, but uh, UJ is going to be taking on people, and that's exciting. I love watching me some Overwatch. Let's see exactly what. It's looking to be a fairly even matchup. Yeah, it's looking to be a relatively good match from both sides, so that's exciting. But we should be getting into it relatively soon. I'll fade us over. Boom, pow, Overwatch mode. It's very exciting. Where? There. All right, good to go. So we're just waiting for everyone to get ready. Looks like we do still have some people, some subs from the other team joining, just so they can spectate the games as well. Understandable, understandable.
The school we're playing is Ringling College of Art and Design. Their team name is the Ringling Rollers.
Okay, we're playing
Just a little bit.
Ringling College of Art and Design, the Ringling Rollers themselves. Ringling. That is a fun name. I appreciate it. Maybe we're getting into it. Ooh, are we gonna get neutral spec too? Maybe. Or maybe they just want to know what the stream account is. But if we get neutral spec, that'd be very exciting. Because then we can track ults and stuff without having to do it like in the back of our heads, in the back of our minds. Our minds are in our heads. It's kind of the same thing. Gyms, yeah. Uh, Rollsy, you goofball. You silly guy. So unfortunate that I don't have a chat to interact with. I mean, at least I don't have to ban people from other schools, like last week. Not naming any names, but it's a southern state that starts with an F, and it's the southern part of that state. Um, their coach is checking on something, talking about specs, I'm sure. Um, yeah, so a little unfortunate that I don't have chat to bounce off of. I don't get to see your lovely usernames. I'm sure we have uh, we have some Lil Sheps in chat and some UJ supporters. Um, but in the meantime, I guess, while we're starting things up, don't forget to hit the follow button if you aren't already following. If you would like to, you can subscribe. It's $5 for a tier 1 subscription. Or if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon and Twitch accounts, and you get one free subscription each month for free to any channel of your choosing. So if you do have Amazon Prime and you don't currently sub to any channels, just do it. Like it doesn't even matter. Like we appreciate if it's us, but just sub to someone so that way you're spending a little bit of Daddy Bezos' money. Yeah, stick it to the man. Spend your $5 each month. But if you want to spend that on us, we would greatly appreciate it, as every penny counts. Do we have? I don't know if we have a donation thing set up. If we don't, we probably will soon. Yeah, don't forget to sub if you can. Follow, just so you can stay updated. We appreciate all the chats, all the views. We appreciate all the support you guys give us. So, thank you for that. I do appreciate being on time. Oh, I suppose you guys can't see a clock. It's 6 minutes past start time. So, yeah. I suppose I can turn this up a little bit. Might help a little bit. Because I have heard that my voice is quiet and the game audio is almost inaudible. So I've turned stuff up basically as much as I reasonably can. Because we use OBS to stream, and the mic slider for volume is already all the way up, so I turned stuff up on the soundboard as well. And I turned desktop audio up to like about 2/3. So hopefully that should be enough, and hopefully I'm not drowned out by the game. But who knows? It's a work in progress. We figure things out as we go. Muffin Cannon. That's a banger name. That's a good name. What's his oh, it's a hat. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a muffin. What can I talk about? How do you guys feel about Diet Pop? I understand it's not as good as regular pop, but like, is it bad? Will you still drink it? Will you not drink it? Are some Diet Pops better than others? How about this weather we've been having? Yeah, actually, today was really nice. Like, super nice. And for, early-ish February, like, not bad. We'll take it. Above freezing is good enough. Someone on Ringling's end is checking real hard. There we go. Neutral spec. Let's go. Very exciting. That means we don't have to track ults ourselves. The game will do it for us. Yay. Any Doomfist parkour enjoyers here, Tossing Next says. Tossing Next is infamous for playing Doomfist parkour constantly. Like he'll join Discord channels, seemingly already streaming Doomfist parkour. It's a little impressive. Blitzstorm hitting Tossing Next with the ratioed. Unfortunate for Tossing Next getting ratioed like that. Doomfist parkour is better than Ana parkour. Ana parkour is like, I don't know, it's just not as hard. It doesn't feel like there's as much finesse. It's kind of just trial and error. On a golf, I'm a fan of, but on a parkour is a little, yeah. Go for it. Yeah. On a paintball is fun. On a paintball is a good time. 'Cause it's It's basically like one shot in Call of Duty if you're familiar with that. It's where just everyone is on and if you get hit, you just die basically immediately. I want to say people have like 20 health, so it's not exactly immediately, but it's you die basically instantly. So yeah, it's fun. It's because it's paintball because like you get hit in paintball, you're out instantly, and it's the same for on a paintball. You know, you feel me? Just feel. Ah, 11 minutes late. Overwatch Fall Guys? That's a thing? Overwatch Fall Guys. I'm not I'm not sure that sounds enjoyable. Ah, no neutral spec. Admin hates us. Admin dislikes us. Very unfortunate. Admin, why do you hate us? What did we do to you? I love making spectating worse for no reason. It's a good time, but who knows? It's maybe there's reason behind it. I would argue there isn't, but who knows? Oh, now UJ is taking time. This is fun. At least you guys get to hear me ramble. I don't know if that might be kind of fun for you guys. I can't blame you for just skipping ahead if you haven't already. If you haven't already, why? Skip to the action. I don't know. It's probably like 4 minutes from now or something. You just, I don't know. Just click like a minute at a time and go from there. You don't have to listen to me. Please don't. Just for your sake. Like this can't be entertaining, right? I'm just talking to fill the void. Ah, Tiny Ultima on the same wavelength. Weather has been nice. Oh, they're from Florida. If if we told, yeah, we got above freezing today. I want to see their reaction. Uh, that's your good weather. Yeah, yep. Floridians got it easy, aside from like the occasional hurricane, you know. Oh, yeah. Please, honestly, please just skip ahead. I don't have chat to bounce off of. I don't have another caster. This can't be fun to listen to. And yet you're still here. Why? Why are you still here? Skip ahead. Go to the action. You can do that. It's a video. It's not a stream. Because of some people. Some decisions made by people based off of literally no rules whatsoever. But it's fine. Can't be salty about it, you know. It's fine when you get punished when there's no rules surrounding things. It's fun. Ugh. What else do we have to talk about? You guys ever been to Clearwater? Not Florida. Clearwater, Minnesota. Clearwater, Florida is nice because of like the beach and stuff and the weather. Clearwater, Minnesota, right? Got a truck stop there. I think it's a truck stop. It's at least a gas station. They have like these massive donuts, like the size of your face donuts. Oh, and they're so good. The women's wrestling team stopped there on their way back from the meet this weekend, and so I was gifted with a donut, and it was a jolly good time eating a bear claw that was the size of my face. Oh, good times. Anyone playing from a toaster, like a potato? Toaster-sized computer? Ah, yes. It Rosie is correct. The computer that he's playing on is like the size of a toaster. It is it's smaller than a toaster. It's not very big. But excuse me, my laptop is a fryer. Mr. Potato owns a fryer. Very ironic. Oh. You guys are still listening. You just have to be sadists at this point. What's a pita press? Oh, Rosie with the banger. The best part is that might just be a genuine question. Good times. Jolly good times. So we're 20 minutes late. Almost. Admin said we could play Ana parkour instead of comp. That's funny. At least they have a good sense of humor. That's always nice. I don't know. What else do we got? Oh yeah, Hearthstone's coming up this next weekend. So if you wanna, for some reason, sit down and watch 6 hours of Hearthstone, we've got that on Saturday, starting at noon. So that'll be exciting. For I don't know, for some people, I guess I don't know why, but it might be exciting for some people. You might watch it. I'm gonna be competing. That's exciting. Sort of. But if I don't end up making playoffs, this will actually be my last collegiate Hearthstone competition, which I don't know is a little sad. Yeah, been on the team for 4 years. It'll be possibly my last competition, so it's a little emotional, but it is what it is, and I've enjoyed the ride, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it with me. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. Hopefully the action doesn't start in the meantime. I don't know. You guys can also take a break or just fast forward. Actually, there's no reason not to now because I'm not even gonna be talking. So, uh, okay, yeah, I'll be back.
Now arriving
Yeah, they don't call me good time and clicky for nothing. Ah. And we're off. Why? Oh yeah, right. Because I don't have pre-cam because it's blue only, right? Or red only. Whew, very fun. Admins, you're trying a bit too hard.
We're all.
Stop making rules. Just for the sake of having rules.
This hammer doesn't look so heavy.
Looks like we're gonna be getting off
5, 4, 3.
with a standard Reinzar
Round
poke
1.
comp.
Capture the objective.
Reinzar take point, Soldier and Hanzo basically just poke down from the opposing high ground, more or less. Oof. Oh, unfortunate from tossing off. Oh, quick kill on Lucio. Did not notice that. Also getting meleeed by Blitzstorm. Probably just a hook combo happening. So it looks like this is going to be a lost fight for UJ. And I'm entirely blaming Tossing next. It's his fault. He died first. Don't die first. Yeah, Tossing next. Stop dying. Woo! Good shots from Rollsy onto the Echo. Ooh, Tossing next, finally winning the duel, sort of duel. Captain Fox pinning in and dying, unfortunately, as Tiny Ultima was reloading, so he could get healed, so he was like, okay, we're pinning it now. But a big perp nade. Unfortunately, nothing comes out of it. Not much target. Well, I target focus. He wins these. He wins these. He wins these. He doesn't win these. Unfortunate. Bit of a debatable boot choice. There we go. Oh, Tossing next, stealing the kill. Cold. Lucio plays a quick kill though.
It's going to be
That's a good, clean one fight from UJ. What did they use? Grab, Nano. No, just grab. Just a clean grab cleanup. Ooh, Rollsy getting in a little too deep though. UJ's down a man, has to back. Rollsy does like going in sometimes. He's a fan of going in. Sometimes, like that time, doesn't pay off. Tiny Ultima eating the rock. Tossing next though. Popping visor. Ooh. Loses the 1v1. Bad player. There we go. Finally, UJ cleans up the rest. And UJ now has surpassed Ringling in point percentage, so that's exciting. So, like 1.5 fights left for Ringling.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
fight coming in from Ringling. Oh! Oh, it's so big! It's so massive! Sheesh! Too good! The sleep into boop on the hog was super nice. And then Captain Fox is just like, hammer down! And then he's just like, yeah, I'm Mr. Sigma Male. You know, the sound effects and stuff are obviously a little bit better in the game. So oh, so good, so clean. Epic gameplay. You playing fire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I'd be a little surprised if Ringling didn't play Pharah here. But who knows? I mean, Pharah's like pretty good on well. Because she has the lighthouse to play around. There's so much vertical cover to play around. Hey, use block really early. That's a big perp nade. Get it and swing there, Captain Fox. Go! Oh, not enough follow-up from UJ, though. Oh, so close. Ooh, another big perp, though. And May goes down, Hog goes down, Mercy goes down, Soldier goes down, and UJ claims first control of the point. Chad, man. Get in and swang.
My ultimate is charging.
Obviously, enabled by Mr. Humongous 2 himself. So, you know, with the bubble. You with the bubble. That kind of bubble. Bit of a questionable target focus. Ooh, Rollsy on the flank. Ooh, does get the kill on the Mercy though. And UJ is just in. Ooh, Captain Fox walled off. It'll probably be okay. It's fine. We're good. We're fine. Everything is Gucci. And now UJ back. Going back to point though. Back to the wall. Yeah, where Captain Fox is. He gets it. Captain Fox is a smart man. Captain Fox getting real low, getting meleeed through his shield. A little unfortunate. But Ringling committing a lot of ults, and UJ is also committing ults. Oh, and UJ still wins. Okay. Probably. Ooh, quick kill just on the Mercy. Oh, she dies. She dies. Let's go. Win the 1v1. Win your ones, quick kill. Win your ones. Sheesh. I mean, it wasn't exactly a 1, but you did win. Dies, and that should be the map for UJ. Great initial performance coming out from UJ. So much cleaner than last week's. Last week's a little rough. This week's kinda good. Like, playing pretty well. Like some hiccups here and there, but people were doing largely what they should have been doing, and it was good to see. Which implies that UJ kind of just didn't have their heads in the game last week, which I don't know. It happens. It's understandable, you know. Everyone has those days. So good to see that this is the norm for UJ and not last week's. Yeah, great performance from UJ. So good. Banger performance. With quick kill on the Lucio of all things. Not saying his Lucio's bad, just like it's weird to see him on a support hero. Lucio's not a support hero. Oh, okay. Did you see how much damage I was doing with Lucio? Still a support hero. Okay. Mr. Quick Kill. Yeah, kind of just like good though. Like Captain Fox got in there and was kind of just Chad swanging his hammer. Love to see that. Good bubbles from his co-tank, Humongous. Just like just well played, playing corners, like, you know, not walking out in the open.
Now
People were largely hitting their shots, which is good to see. Unfortunate that I can't move, but I mean, at least it's a pretty skyline, or sort of skyline. So King's Row, you know, the fan favorite.
Check this out. Understood. You're making two.
So there's some positives and negatives to King's Row, right? On the bright side, it's a good map. It's like basically everyone's favorite map. On the other hand, it's in England, and that's a little upsetting, you know, a little sad. But you know, you can't have everything. Good map, based in Britain. I don't know. We take the goods with the bads, you know, the pros with the cons. Tossing next on the Sombra. Interesting. Rollsy on the Widow. Nope, no longer on the Widow. Now on Hanzo. Oop. Good bubble from Humongous. Ooh, big kills. But can UJ regroup and win this? Tossing next does go down to Gyokuro. It looks like it's not quite gonna be a one fight for UJ, unfortunately. Captain Fox getting a little over eager, might cost him his life. E. Hayden does go down to Rollsy though, that's a big first pick. Oh, Captain Fox unfortunately getting alpha, and that's gonna cost, well, not specifically that, but it looks like UJ is just gonna have to regroup once again. Unfortunate too, because Rollsy did start off the fight with the doming of the enemy Sombra. So it looks like tossing next is just calling for a team fight once he lands a hack. Nope, maybe not. Captain Fox just in there and swanging. Fat shatter! Big man shatter! Oh no! Follow up. We win these fights. We always win these fights. We LOS that. That shatter doesn't. Oh. Okay. So we. Okay. Unfortunate, but at least Ringlings use their shatter real late into the fight, and it also didn't end up doing a whole lot. So. Bit of a wasted ult there, but you could argue UJ wasted a few because we didn't win the fight. Diva D Max, rip it. There's two, get in and swing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good coordinated plays from UJ. Symmetra just stalling as much as she can, but you know, being a 200 HP target on a point, not gonna last very long. So UJ finally capturing first. About a minute 15, minute 10 left to go. Ringling's gonna go. No, they're not gonna go for the re-challenge. Ooh, big, 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 big. Massive, massive. And we keep rolling. We keep going. I'm sure I'm just echoing things that Tossing Next is saying right now. Possibly word for word. But they recommitted, or they half recommitted, and they just got gunned down because of it. And so now UJ is going to get a lot of progress on second. Probably not going to make it all the way to the end of second, but good bubble usage from Humongous. Unfortunately, he does get gunned down in the meantime. Still though, nice play because so the bomb explodes. It's just one instance of damage, but because she's standing right in front of it, it can block damage for basically everyone that is in between her and the bomb, or that she is between. So anyways, sound barrier coming in from Quick Kill. The Rein is perped, and while he's nanoed, this is probably just a good one fight. I shouldn't say that so soon, but UJ still getting a lot of progress on the cart regardless. Ringling's Rein is going to be ripping ult, but Pharah does die. A lot of people die. A lot of people are dead. Lots of people on Ringling's side dead because of that grab. Banger grab. Great coordination, because the second you get rid of D.Va's Matrix, the second she's hacked or slept or just demech'd, you can rip your grab for free. And the way that the enemy team comp works, woo! Tossing Next, gunning him down. The way that that the enemy team comp works is they're like all on top of each other, relying on that Matrix. Rein hacked, big hack. Tossing Next, just putting in so much work. What are the ults looking like?
My ultimate is ready.
We don't have Shatter, but we can potentially EMP and Nano. That could maybe do some things. Though EMP Shatter is definitely a much safer combo. We're ripping EMP. It's a pretty fat EMP, all things considered. But unfortunately, Gyokuro with his visor is going to be picking up a few, and that's going to be a lost fight for UJ. No more ult committals. UJ just backing, regrouping, preparing for next fight. A little over 2 minutes left on the clock, so a good amount of time to push it the little distance that they have left. Big Chad pin from Captain Fox. Nice sleep onto the D.Va. Both tanks are down. UJ gets so much free reign of this fight. Oh, so free, so free, so free. No disrespect to Ringlings, just saying, like, yeah, very one. Bit of a questionable use of Shatter. Uh-oh. Didn't have bubble. So that was a little unfortunate because that was super free. I'm not sure what happened there. Mr. Potato winning the duel. What's the ult econ looking like now? UJ with 4 ults. We've got Grab Dragon. So we demech the D.Va. We just have a free Grab Dragon. Or we hack the D.Va, or we sleep the D.Va. Oh no, he didn't hold it. Oh, but it's a massive dragon nonetheless. Oh, quick kill going down to the martyrdom. Tracer gets hacked, and that is the attack for UJ. 35 seconds left on the clock, so not too shabby, all things considered. I feel like they should have gotten that like 40 seconds sooner, but they got it with time remaining. That's all we can really ask for. Definitely a little unfortunate, though. that the grab was eaten by Blitzstorm, I think. I think he's the tank. The Diva. Because, well, and it did end up still being a one fight because of the dragon. But if they had hacked or slept or demeched the Diva prior, it would have basically just been a 6-man right there. And they would have won the fight. Yeah, you know, or they would have capped rather. I don't know, like 10 seconds sooner, maybe. Who knows? Maybe it was a good thing that it didn't kill all of them, just because it didn't give them a clean regroup, so they could just finish off the few that straggled back out, like the Tracer.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I'd argue that Quick Kill needs to be up with his tanks a little bit more. Speed him out if needed. Oh! They went for the TP Bastion strat. Interesting strat. I do respect the strat. I do personally really enjoy it. Ooh, the Bastion goes down, so now it should just be a one fight as long as no one feeds. And the more drug out that this fight is, the better for UJ. Just because Tossing Next did go down a little bit earlier. So just giving him time to regroup with the rest of the team is actually not a small deal. That being said, drawn-out fights typically favor the team that is, or basically always favor the team that has the closer spawn, which in this case is the attackers. So you got to be careful with it. Once again, just the alpha pin. Captain Fox feeling it today. Just the big man, just the big Chad man. He got pinned once and he was like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna alpha Blitzstorm just on repeat. Again, no disrespect, but it is alphaing whether you want to admit it or not. Reaper inside, that's a dangerous duel to take. Ooh, Captain Fox hitting Mr. Potato with the shatter. I do believe that that shatter now does 200 damage within 1.5 meters of the impact of the hammer. I think that went through to live. I don't think it was just experimental. I could be wrong. I guess she could have been like at 10 health. But I do think it went live. So yeah, Ryan's shatter a little bit scarier than it has been in the past, just because it can nuke a 200 health character for free if he's basically on top of you. Ooh! Sheesh! Oh, it does go down though. So lots of ults committed from Ringling. I thought it was a one fight because we had the perp and counter pin onto the enemy Reinhardt, but Ringling's just committed enough ults that it got him out of there. So good fight from UJ. Yeah, I don't know. Good fight from both sides. Could have used a little bit more target focusing on that Ryan to get him down a little bit quicker, but it was still the right idea. Okay. Tiny Ultima deciding that eating a fire strike is probably a good thing. The monkey comes in,
Tactical visor.
Powered up. Get in there.
Rolsey is powered up. He's perped, but he gets out of there. Wild. And now it's just cleaning up the rest. One thing that I'd actually like to see a little bit from Ringlings is it seems like their healers are always the last two alive, which is a good thing, but they're getting staggered a little bit more than I feel they should be. So if anything, I would like to see the healers play a little bit more aggressively, or at least have earlier recognition of when a fight is lost and play more aggressively at that point. Oh, the Reaper. Ooh, Captain Fox, though. There we go. There we go. Captain Fox nailing the Fire Strike onto the 1 health Reaper. Ooh, big. I mean, it is still basically a wasted ult. It got 2, but it didn't really end up mattering. I guess it'll get Rinlings a little bit of cart progress, just because it'll take UJ that little bit longer to regroup. But it looks like UJ is going to be able to contest at corner of the, I don't know, coffee shop or bookstore or whatever that is. There we go. Both tanks down. Should just be free reign. Focus the Reaper on left. Reaper TPing out. Gyokuro super split. Oh. EJ realizing when they're overextending though, and backs. Perfect. Awesome play from UJ. Love to see it. Tossing next does go down to Gyokuro. Very high charge, humongous, but he's also very low health. Yeah. So it looks like Rinlings is probably going to get the cap in overtime. Yeah, I don't believe UJ is going to be able to get back to cart in time. But that does only give a minute 30 for a third point, which is a really big deal. Good accidental boop onto the monkey. Love to see it. The Reaper did back, so that's another nice little feature. Monkey primaled relatively early. He was pretty high health when he ripped it. So creating havoc in the backline is forcing some of UJ to back. Oh, there we go. One fight for UJ, as long as no one ints. As long as no one ints. So there's probably one good fight left in Rinlings, or else UJ will claim map 2. So what's the ulti-con looking like? Pretty heavy for UJ. But it's been a while since we've seen any of Rinling's ults either. So it's probably a pretty ult-heavy fight that we're going to be witnessing right here. I want to see Captain Fox hit the big shatter. The big shatter! The big shatter! Oh. Big pin. Big swings! He's a man! And that is the map for UJ. A little bit of a C9 for Rinlings, but I mean, it was a lost fight anyways, or probably a lost fight anyways. So I don't know. You can call it C9 if you want, but I'd argue it didn't really matter. So I won. Woo! Rolsey with the headshots popping off. Towards the end, when we saw Captain Fox swinging on the nanoed Rhine, He was trying to knock him into the pit. He was trying to make the Rhine jump in the pit, but Rhine is borderline immune to knockback. And if I'm not mistaken, Nano also accentuates that. I don't know. I could be wrong in that part, but I know Rhine is also innately resistant to knockbacks. So if Captain Fox had gotten the boop into the pit, that would have been a much quicker fight with the Nano Rhine just gone like that. But still a good fight nonetheless. Bit of a risky pin from Captain Fox, pinning into the grab like that. And I mean, you know, pinning the Rhine out of the grab is a big deal because that means he can't shield his teammates, you know, in grab. But Captain Fox was like 80 health, if I'm not mistaken, when he made that pin. So a little risky, but it did end up working out in favor of UJ. So, I don't know, maybe instead of a high-risk play, it was incredibly calculated, and I'm just stupid. Who knows? Junkertown. What a... Name a map that no one likes that isn't 2CP. Junkertown.
So many targets.
Oh, are we actually seeing the quick kill Zen? I mean, we could see dive. It is Junkertown.
Commences in 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay, here we go. I guess Zen still works with Orisa Sigma though. Ooh, pirate ship? Pirate ship? I want to see it. I'd be very surprised though if Tossing Next stayed on the Doom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Escort.
Oh, he's still on Doom. Quick kill does go down, a little unfortunate. Blitzstorm was absolute one. Blaze Days, S'more Bear, Blitzstorm all going down. Tossing Next popping off onto Fist. Tossing Next unironically popping off onto Fist. The situational awareness from Humongous, massive. Tossing Next, totally not inting. Tossing Next, totally inting. That voice line always played? I just never noticed that voice line? Huh. Good lamp though from Quick Kill. Rolsey resuming, gunning him down. The Gatling gun incarnate. Oh, Rolsey getting a little nuked by the Junkrat, but it's fine. Junk dies, and he just resumes to gunning people down. Or resumes with gunning people down. Sheesh. UJ capping second with 4.5 minutes left. Absolute steamroll. And I mean, sometimes the pirate ship comp, it just does this. Sometimes it just guns people down. Yeah, like that. Not exactly sure what he was doing, but I'm sure there was a reason that I'm not smart enough to understand. Enthralling gameplay. The point and click adventure of Bastion. Yeesh. There we go. Pop off! Pop off! He's doing it. He's gunning them down. Getting gunned down. Woo! Tire goes down. 447. 447 for UJ. Bit of a C9 at the end, or quite a bit of a C9 at the end. But 447. That might be the fastest UJ has ever capped on Junkertown. That is insane. Woo! Kind of nasty with it. Oh, we've got shredders, or Overwatch's version of shredders from the Warcraft universe. In case some of you are not familiar.
Never fight what you believe in.
Rollsy on the Cheeto thrower himself, Torbjorn. Probably should have spec'd tossing Nex a little bit more last round, just because he was on Doomfist. You know, you have to appreciate just the pure satisfaction that is just melting people with Bastion. You know, like just watching their health steadily disappear. It's always a good time.
5, 4,
So you're just staying back until
1. Attackers incoming.
the round starts. So to not give away their team comp. Turret does go down basically immediately. Bastion does go down. That's a really big deal. Yeah, so are they going to stay with the Bastion comp? They are going to stay with the Bastion comp. Even though they did kind of just get a little blown up. Who knows? Maybe it works a second time. I've seen weirder things happen. Ooh. Would have been a very arousing rock if that had hit. Careful though. Sigma is very tall, so his head does peek out above that the little wall there. Ooh. Rock almost connecting with the Sigma if it weren't for that the Orisa shield. But E. Hayden not quite gunning him down the same way Rosie was. Because, you know, playing a Bastion not behind shield, you are kind of just a sitting duck, even with the fortified passive, where you take 30% less damage, I want to say. So just great overall play from UJ here. I would like to see Rosie's turret get placed a little bit less directly. Maybe place it like a little further to the right, because even though it theoretically can get more value when it's just straight in the open like that, it's just getting blown up and it's not really getting any value. I like this placement because they can't exactly see it and it's still dealing with anyone that's on the left. E. Hayden once again just getting blown up. There comes the Bastion ult. That is a placement that I enjoy. I like that one, Rosie. Because it's an off angle. Ooh, tossing next with 2 though. Tossing next with 3, almost 4. Tossing next with 4, 5. Sheesh.
60 seconds remaining.
So it looks like Ringling elected to swap back to the far. Quick kill, though. The headshot on the Tracer. If we had instant replay, I'd be instant replaying that, because that was probably kind of nice. Ooh, tossing next does go down, though, since he's not playing behind shield. A little unfortunate. Good trance, though, from Quick Kill. Off angle, little sussy. Big flux, though. Massive, big Chad man flux from Captain Fox himself. Just what an absolute Sigma male he has been tonight. The rock on the trait, like, he's just nuts. He's just nasty with it. Tracer does get rezzed. Tracer real afraid of Quick Kill. Unfortunately, does lose the 1v1 eventually. And I think UJ is perfectly fine with giving here, but they just might not have to. Oh, no, bit of a C9. But UJ is tossing next specifically. Kind of just not missing. Kind of just hitting his shots. Oh, Blitzstorm's one. No. Unfortunate. So 2 minutes on the clock for Ringling to cap second. Second can go either way, though. It can be really, really easy, just an absolute steamroll because of how short it is. Or it can be really hard just because of all the different off angles that that the defenders can present. There we go. Quick Kill getting the ego kill on Mr. Gyokuro. Has tossing next been aim-labsing? Has he been Kovaxing? He's kind of making heads roll. Tossing next, he's tossing heads. Tossing salads.
60 seconds.
Turret does go down yet again. Rollsy, where are you putting these? We do have Visor again. Flux. Absolute beamage from tossing next onto the Orisa. Sigma's low. The Sigma should die. Ooh! Shut down. Absolutely. Just ratioed. Sheesh. Now, I don't want to be too biased, but L handed. The Nano Visor combo coming in. And there's not a whole lot Ringlings can do about it. Just so much damage going down range. And the shields only have so much health. Great tracking from tossing next. Just good shots from everyone. And that's gonna be the series. 3-0 in favor of UJ. Phenomenal performance. Good work, guys. That was fun to watch. That was fun to cast, and it was probably fun to play. That was just well done. Good job, UJ. UJ doing a good job of mostly not overextending, just communicating when they're going to be ripping their ults, when they're going to be ripping their abilities, positioning, calls for when to go in, calls when to back. So good IGLing, good cohesiveness from the team, and overall just good play. You love to see it. Great job, UJ. And GG's to Ringlings. It was still a good series, even though it was 3-0. Still a good series from both teams. I would argue that Ringlings did still play pretty well. There were a few instances where I questioned exactly where people were going with some of their plays, but overall, still well played from Rinlings as well as UJ. So GG's to Rinlings. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it didn't go your guys' way. I still hope you guys had as much fun with the series as you could. And yeah, good series and good VOD review, because there were still some mistakes. I'm not saying UJ played perfectly or even close to it, but UJ played well. And so in VOD review, we can watch things that went well and things that didn't go well. And that's great. That's really good VOD review, because you can keep the mentality up while still going over mistakes. You'll love to see it. So I think that's going to be it. I'm not going to ramble any more than I have to after the game, because you guys heard more than enough of that before, if you guys didn't skip it. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Don't forget to follow, subscribe if you so please. Be sure to check out League of Legends tomorrow at 7. Yes, 7. So League tomorrow at 7. Hearthstone Saturday at noon. Yeah, I think that's all she wrote. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a good night.